Hey world, how you guys doing? It's been the longest of long times since I've seen you guys. I miss you guys and I hope you guys missed me. First of all, let's start off with saying Happy New Year. It is I think in a couple hours will be officially the last day of January. We always say time is going fast, but time never stops. Time doesn't stop for anyone. So I want to give a quick shout out to my mom's sign. My mom just had a birthday last weekend. We had an awesome time. That would be Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season now. And there's some cool people, so I love me some Aquariuses, okay? I hope you guys have a great birthday. So let's get into it. You guys, there have been so many changes in my life. Starting off with the fact that I've moved. Yeah, I know. People be like, why do you keep moving? But I'm always trying to find the best place for me. Good news is I'm actually going to be staying at this place for a really kind of long time. All right, so still in Atlanta, still doing very well, still traveling all over the world, blah, 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 and just having a good time. There are some things I definitely need to address. And the number one thing that pops up in my brain is this whole colorism thing within the Hispanic or the Latino community. As everybody here knows, or should know by now, sorry, I'm not going to assume. As everybody that knows me knows, I am Afro-Latina. I am Honduran, and actually 25% Belizean, 75% Honduran. I do consider myself 100% black and 100% Latino, Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, Latin descent. Anybody that has a problem with that, that's your problem, not my problem. They don't have to be, you don't have to be half and half. You can be 100% of both, and that is what I am. Point blank, period. So this whole thing with Love and Hip Hop, Miami, and Amara Negra thing has really exploded on social media. And I always had a take on it, even before she came out. I'm not saying she's the one that brought up the issue, period, but she definitely brought it up to the light for a lot of people that don't know that there are black Hispanics, for a lack of a better term. I'm just going to call them black Hispanics. That's what I consider myself to be. Obviously, I grew up all of my life knowing that I was a Afro-Latina, black Hispanic person. And you know what it is? I will say this. Growing up, if you didn't know that, I wouldn't even tell people. Like, it just got so annoying. And it wasn't that I was ashamed. But any Afro-Latina, black Hispanic, like I said, whatever you want to call it, can tell you we are sick of explaining ourselves. I know I am. At this point in my life, I don't mind informing people. But sometimes I just be like, if they just want to think I'm black and I don't speak Spanish, fine, whatever. Like, and it's not so much that we don't want to inform you guys or the people that don't know. It's just the abundance of question that comes after can get quite annoying. It's almost like you know what they're going to ask you. Oh, really? Oh, you're Hispanic? Oh, so you're half? No, I'm not half. I'm 100%. Your mom and your dad? Yeah, that's what 100% means. Oh, so you can speak Spanish fluently? I consider it my first language since that was the language I learned at home. Oh, but you don't have an accent. Yeah, because I was born here. Mm-hmm. It's almost easier for them people to accept that somebody can be from Chinese origin, born in America, and not have a Chinese accent than it is for somebody like myself who, quote unquote, looks black and only black to speak Spanish. It's kind of annoying. I'm Afro-Latina. I don't know what to tell you. I am bilingual. I read, write, speak, and interpret it. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, so the thing about Amara Negra that really, I think, pushed it over the edge for her as far as why she was the one to bring it to light is because of her hair. And I get it. Like, there are days that I do like my natural hair, and people are like, oh, okay, that's your natural hair. You're definitely black. And I'm like, no, that doesn't make me any less Latina to have not so straight hair. So annoying. really is. I literally claim both. Like, I could dance bachata, salsa, merengue, punta, and still you know, do my hip hop thing, twerk, all that stuff. Like, that's just what we do. That is the powers that are vested in me. So I do get sick and tired of having to explain myself, but I don't mind informing, and I hope people know the difference. There are people that automatically accuse you of not wanting to be black because you say you're Latina or Latino, and that's wrong. They are not completely separate from each other. Sorry, they're not. Evidenced by me and the rest of my family. But I do get sick of feeling like I gotta choose. I remember when I was in the military, because I was in the military, and people used to be like, "Oh, you're gonna be one or the other," or check, even the application, check this box, and sometimes I end up not checking anything. Not available. You know what I'm saying? Like multiple. I'll check all of those. Because explaining ourselves to people who are ignorant can get on your last damn nerve. And I don't feel the need to explain it. Like, if you don't know by now that there are Black, Hispanic people, Afro-Latino people, I was gonna say something, but I'm not. Let's just say you need some more diversity in your life. Let's put it there. So I'm so happy for Amara La Negra because she's so beautiful. Like, she's beautiful, she's talented, outspoken, a little dramatic, but that comes with being an Afro-Latina woman. Because we get sick of the nonsense. And trust me when I tell you that as an Afro-Latina woman myself, I've had to struggle with my other Hispanic friends that are lighter skinned and blonde hair or silky smooth hair, and people telling me that I wasn't as Hispanic as they were. Funny shit is, I speak fluent Spanish, and most of my Latin friends do not. Most of the friends that I grew up with that were Puerto Rican and, whatever, don't speak as fluently or don't speak it at all, as fluent as I do. Yet somehow, because of the color of my skin or the kink in my hair, I was deemed less Hispanic. And that's wrong. To this day, it's wrong. People always ask me, "Oh, your last name, you must have married a Hispanic man." Nope, I'm single. Not married. Sorry. This lighting is awful, you guys. I'm apologizing in advance, but it's freaking awful. But being Afro-Latina also means a lot of things. Also means being able to connect two different worlds. I mean, for me, I love being Afro-Latina. I love being able to help people, especially I work in hospitals and surgery centers. And it feels good being able to give back to somebody that doesn't speak fluent English, someone that needs help on medical terms and medical terminology, and able to interpret. So that's why I'm not as impatient as I used to be about explaining myself to people. Because some people that are actually Hispanic themselves haven't seen people like me. Or they've heard of us, or they've seen us, but they're just so shocked. Especially when I speak Spanish and I don't have an accent. So, that's where I get my pride from. Being able to help and being able to further our community as a whole. So, yeah. So, once again, I want to thank Amara Negra to bring it into the forefront of our community. I want to give a shout out to all the Aquariuses, like I said before. And, yeah, I'm coming back with some other videos talking about more about what's going on in 2018. And I hope you guys stay blessed. Y con todo, mucho amor. Bye.